Overcomers Christian Fellowship has been such a blessing in my life. I did want to share with you all my experience of coming to the church and how it has just really blessed my life. So when I first started coming to Christian Fellowship Church, I was at a place in my life where I did just feel lost and uncertain of different areas. And I was just searching for something more. I was at a place of confusion with my family. I was at a place of confusion with my career, a place of confusion with my relationships with men. It was just all uncertain and unclear. So I started to come to the church, and it was a blessing to my life. I think on either my first visit, I believe it was my first visit of the church, but they were sharing that the mission of the church is to connect people to their life's purpose by connecting them to God. For that resonated for me. This was the first time in my life where I felt like my purpose was becoming clear and what I was supposed to be doing in my life was becoming clear. I had always lived a successfully world life. I had a good job. I stayed out of trouble. I made right decisions, but I still felt overall just lost. I did grow up in the church, but I went through this period of time where I felt like I no longer had to go back to church and I could figure things out by myself. But I started to understand that trying to navigate life by yourself is one, difficult, and it's just not how God designed us to live our life. He wanted us to be with other people who love us. He wanted us to be in community, and I really felt like I was able to gain that with Overcomers Christian Fellowship. So fast forward to me visiting the church and finding out more information, I actually decided to become a member on Father's Day of 2019. So that was such a blessing of my life, and it was pretty much just me having a conversation with God and just letting him know, I want to be your child again. I want to follow your way. I want to hear your word. I want to be in alignment with you, and I'm going to trust you. And I want to do it here in Overcomers Christian Fellowship. I know we have a pastor who loves us. I know we have a group of other members who also have a love for God. So that was the beginning of me just understanding what a relationship with God really looks like and how it can transform your life. So since that day, I was able to join life groups, and that has really blessed my soul of not only just being in fellowship with other people who have a yearning to know more about Christ and to learn about Christ, but being able to really talk about the word, ponder on the word, and just really encourage each other. That has been such a huge blessing in my life. I've been able to do classes such as financial health, which was a definite blessing for me, because when it comes to finances, in the past, I would just spend money without not necessarily thinking about it. But I was able to learn that, with your finances, God is able to really bless you, and he's giving you that gift for a reason. So just being purposeful with your money. I've also been able to learn about relationships. I've been able to learn about just growing in faith during this season that we are with coronavirus and social unrest. Being grounded in your faith is so important. So I'm just so grateful to being able to go to life group and grow from life group, and being able to, encourage myself, but then going out and where I work and being able to encourage others. Finally, I will say, I think one of the things I appreciate most about Overcomers Christian Fellowship is the teaching of the word. This church does a phenomenal job of teaching the Bible and having the members really understand the Bible and applying it to your daily life. And the word is really a living word of just being able to teach the lessons that, either pastor gives or even the guest pastors that come in. It's such an anointing on their life, and I am so appreciative of that, of just me being able to grow more in the Bible, me being able to grow more in the Word, and me being able to apply that to other people as I interact with them. So I would say just me being here has been such a blessing in my life. And if I had to describe one word of my whole experience of being here, it would be peace. I've had peace in so many areas of my life. When I came into this church, as I was sharing with you all, when I first started coming, I was at a lost place. I was at a place of confusion. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know where to turn. I didn't know what next decision I would make. But I'm at a place where my career is just so much smoother. My family life is so much better. I actually recently, my brother and I, we recently actually moved in together, which would not have taken place to probably a couple of years ago. My relationship with God is better. I'm able to, talk with him every day. I'm able to pray every day, something that I was not doing in the past. And just having, like I said earlier, just peace to kind of navigate through the day. So I want to be able to be whole enough to help others. And being in this church really helps me just overall have a wholeness. And I want other people to have that experience. So my hope is other people will come, just be obedient to, what God is telling you, and be open to being in a community of people who really love you and who really have a love for Christ. So thank you for hearing my story today. I hope it has blessed you, and I hope you are able to, one day worship with us as well.